Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Spartans will kick this away to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a run to the left. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Makes a quick grab.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback still with the football. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Trying to extend the play. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loss of 3. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout. Michigan State.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Spartans will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane. This drive starts in good position. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he fires the football to the right side. Makes the catch downfield. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone now. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
4th down coming up.
And the Canes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down.
Here we go. Cut it, cut it. Lizzie, Lizzie.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, not. That'll be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Slide 22. Easy. Ready.
And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Lasso. Lasso. Go.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's one. Oh, and he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Miami 2, Michigan State 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure.
The punt is blocked in the end, and the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And it's taken at the 25.
Returner is brought down at the 28. And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And it's intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
1st and goal here for the offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. Offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Incomplete.
The Canes will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now.
On to kick it away.
This one will be fair caught. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll hand it off. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Canes. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Michigan State 7.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
What? Had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
The Spartans will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And that heads out of bounds. Depending on where they spot it, looks like it'll be around the 45-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Let's it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Acker. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Well, it's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. And the Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Michigan State.
And it's a bunch formation. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
The Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
1st down, looking to throw the football. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The pocket breaking down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, Miami 11, Michigan State 6.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 89, set to kick this one away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Wide open, he makes the grab. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offense.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest, but the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. It could go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take off. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? And he'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. They'll take the lead in the second half.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The PAT puts them up 3.
That makes the score Michigan State 14.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Set to kick off.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it for a big gain. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it at the 35.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
The pass rush closing in. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And, Chris, you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Shalik Calhoun, Terrell Worthy, Malik McDowell, what a great tradition. And today, he's living up to it.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, second forever. Everyone in this stadium is expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on third down.
And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the field goal is good. And the game is now tied. The come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Ball handed off. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He's back to throw again on second down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. And the Canes will line up to kick it away. That's already his fifth punt of the game. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a third down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
The Spartans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second down now after the sack.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Football comes out. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote four-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback dropping back. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Who makes the grab? And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Spartans looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's past the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
You just don't see very many inside runs open up like that. Usually those are your kind of your bread and butter plays where you're looking to get 4 to 6 yards. But hey, it doesn't hurt when you can bust out a big one through the A-gap.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Snags the quick throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. Here in the final quarter, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Great cut there. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Handoff on a single back formation. Fights through a tackle. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, you got to be able to tackle better than that. Not only that, the missed tackles, he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. These are the fundamentals of the game. These missed tackles that could cost them the football game.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
This is a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here would be 61 yards. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
Tremendous crowd atmosphere now in the final minute of play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
So a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Hurricanes looking to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock.
Michigan State.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. He's going to hand this off. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Miami. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's brought down there to wrap up this game. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.